Hello, everybody, and welcome to our stream tonight. We are Saves vs. Death. This is a Cyberpunk Red actual play and podcast featuring our Shades of Scarlet campaign run by me, Blank, the Game Master referee, and one who knows where the secret tunnel leads. With me today is it this side? Yes,
Yes.
It is. Jess as Moxie 11, who defeated the Moon People. Hades as Deeps, who bravely goes where most men will go at some point. Games as Wraith,
Both.
who kissed Jeff Goldblum. Wow, that's actually pretty epic.
Hey, thanks.
Ada, who plays checkers, who can't be here because she's doing moon missions with her brother on Mars. Yes, I said moon missions with her brother on Mars. All right. With that, I'm going to pass it off to Games to give a little shout out to our support avenues.
Yeah, hey guys, you may have never heard this before, but if you like what we do and would like to see us continue to get better, there are several ways that you could do that. One of the many ways is if you marry your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, they become best friends, and then once they're married, they will let you get a free subscription every month. You could give that to us. It wouldn't cost you a dime, but it would help us out immensely. You could also follow, like, subscribe on any medium that you can find us, which is all of them. Though our MySpace is real messed up, so I maybe wouldn't go there. But everywhere else is good, so you could do that. You can follow us on Patreon. If you go to Patreon, we've got stickers, mugs, we got hoodies, we got all kinds of cool stuff. And you get access to things early. You get access to secret files that have not been released to the public yet. The Moxie files, where she does her write-ups of her in-game reports on things. That. As well as several other things. We've made music playlists of what our characters would listen to, and
Are those
all kinds
on
of
there?
fun stuff. They should be if they're not.
Did you ever use those?
I don't know, but
I know they're on the website. If you go to the website,
They're
and
on the
you
website.
Look at the Shades of Scarlet campaign. They are there.
you can also check out our website, which links to a whole bunch of other stuff and has a bunch of useful information.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah, for sure. Other things, we have merch now. So if you go to savesversusdeath.redbubble.com/shop, you can see our cool little designs we put on there, and then you just decide what you want to put them on. So if you want a phone cover that says that it's your formal Hawaiian t-shirt, you could get that. If you want a pillow that's the whole gang hanging out, you could get that too. We're also going to be putting up new art up there coming very soon. It is something that we're definitely working on. So, I mean, if you want to help support us in a lot of ways, there's a billion ways you can do it. We love and thank you for all the support you've given us already. And yes, I know I'm talking for a really long time tonight. That's because Moxie's about to do the new follower report, which is a mile long. And so that I get some screen time tonight, I figured that I would stretch this out.
I like the idea of having a pillow, because we could say a tagline like "sleep with us" or something.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
No.
Yes. Sleep. You can sleep with all of us.
You can sleep easy for Saves for Death.
Save versus. There we go.
No, that makes it G-rated. This is an R-rated stream.
We're not doing the Dark Future Report next, though. We're doing the new followers, and I'm going to pass that to Mox.
Thanks.
Yes.
So as Game said, there's quite a list, so please bear with me as I butcher probably most of these.
But we love you all.
We do. We love you all, and I'm so sorry that I'm going to mispronounce this. Thank you so much for joining our beautiful family here, starting with Another World TTV, Questboard Gaming, Janae Rayanne, I'm so sorry.
No, I think
Wonka 212, Raven with Baubles. I do like that one. That's really cool. Beastly 13, Ashen
Beastie.
Windsong. Beastie, it is Beastie. I'll just throw extra letters in there. It's fine.
Okay.
Ashen Windsong. Mischievously Roguish. Is it Saturday yet? Bud Wizard 827. Rimuru 41. Richard 14110 and Abnormal.
Abby,
So-
someone?
Happy something.
That's all I could think of too. That's all I could think of.
So thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of our family. We appreciate you. And welcome.
Very much. Welcome.
Now that I'm done my massive sorry.
Go on.
Okay.
Oh,
Now that I'm done my massive
no.
list of followers, just wanted to let you guys know that August 20th, 2023 is quite a momentous day in the Cyberpunk world lore. It is the day the Aristocrat nuke went off and changed Night City forever. And in honor or to celebrate or something like that, yeah, that incident that's not quite the words I want to use.
in memory of.
In memory of, there we go. We will be streaming Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, and you guys will be able to redeem a bunch of chaotic rewards to screw with Blank as he tries to make things, or as he tries to play the game. So you can tell him to get in trouble with the NCPD, carjack the next person, not use a car at all as he has to cross the map. Your choice. There will be tons
Change
of
his
fun
clothes
things.
to something stupid.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's not an option, but it will be now.
It will be an option. There's a bunch that we have like kind of brainstormed. So we're very much looking forward to that. So that will be in place of the Indie Bandit stream because that is Sunday, August 20th. So not tomorrow, the week after. And I will pass it on to Hades to tell you about a special something going on this stream.
All right, yeah, we have a big giveaway today. We reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, and as part of our celebration, we're giving you a copy of Danger Gal Dossier, a faction and NPC guide for Cyberpunk Red. We will be selecting a winner during intermission, and be sure to enter during this first half of the stream. To enter, type Danger Danger in the chat. So
Bang.
make sure you type Danger Danger
Do you
in the
need the
chat.
do you need the bang or no?
No.
Just danger.
Yeah.
Danger.
Danger, danger.
Danger.
Uh,
Danger.
Yes.
By the way, whether or not you capitalize things does not matter.
But you do need to have them together.
Yes.
Right. All one word. Danger.
Yes.
I like that I typed it to test it out and I'm ineligible because I'm moderator.
Oh. Wah, wah,
Oh.
Why we don't have nice things.
No, that's why I'm not allowed to have these
We're
things.
hoping to get, somebody a copy of this who hasn't got one yet, although this one's been
And-
pretty popular, I think. I think a lot
Yeah,
of
for
people
sure.
have gotten them quite quickly. I quite like it. I've been reading it in preparation of our episode where we review it a few weeks down the road. I think that's August 24th, I want to say.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for announcements and join us on that adventure. I have a lot of fucking reading to do before then, though. It's quite a
We
large
all
book.
do.
Yeah. Very, very cool, though. Especially if, you just need some, quick throwaway NPCs. That's really what the book's good for.
Yeah.
And, a lot of lore, which is cool. You can go through it and see how inaccurate my campaign is to what our Talsorian has created.
That's my plan, personally.
We started
but
fucking it up before they wrote the book, so
technically, you are before them.
This isn't
In a
what the
sense.
Tiger Claws are like.
we're canon.
Alternate universe.
Yep.
Our universe.
Yeah. It's the SVD uni.
Yep.
Okay, so with that, I will take over unless you had something else to say.
Dark
I had-
future.
Oh, you do have something
I
else
was
to
gonna,
say.
yes. I wanted to mention that this stream is dark future. There's a game with mature content and possibly graphic. It could be present at any time. And we've gone through our own safety tools, and that's something we do with each other, so just in case. And if at any time you need to step away, please do so. Your mental health is very important to us, and we don't want to cause any problems for you.
Yep. Some things can be quite shocking. As we continue, I think we'll see more shocking things. So anyway, just heads up. With that, let's go to the last time on Cyberpunk Red.
I told you to skip the first paragraph.
I've been written a paragraph that I'm not supposed to read.
But it's funny.
It is fun.
Last time, our group of heroes found themselves in a quagmire. Some would say a veritable conundrum. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Actually, they were enjoying a bit of downtime with Wraith. When Wraith started doing drugs again. Moxie is getting herself into trouble as always, and the Scooby crew were up to their old trick, so join us this week to see how it all pans out. They're already here if they're listening to this.
That's also not accurate, like, at all, except for the drugs.
I know, I'm going to get into something that's...
is accurate.
Is more accurate.
A little more legit.
We get to check in with Wraith on his tour, and despite his best efforts, our beloved rocker boy gets addicted to synth coke. Wah, wah, wah. But not Smash, which would have been the better of the two, doing both rather heavily as he plays up his party persona. While in San Diego, he and Savage Are Dead perform together, and Wraith talks to the lead singer, Mike, into doing an album collaboration the next time Savage Are Dead are in Night City. Overall, the tour was quite a success, Wraith earning a whopping 1,300 eddies. Wraith is like rich on this tour right now.
Yeah.
That's why he's buying all that synth. Meanwhile, in Night City, Rex tells us he has a job coming up for us to be his backup during an incoming shipment to the docks. Once the cold snap ends, Gojira returns to the arcade to see if Tiger Claws have left, and to their dismay, the gang is still, in fact, there. As Deep is in the architecture, he finds and downloads a file just before an enemy admin enters and attacks him with Nerve Scrub, dropping his intelligence, reflex, and dexterity by a total of 5, which is quite a lot, because the roll is a d6. Thankfully, he is able to jack out, and Moxie is able to convince the gang that it was another group that ran by that caused the problems. That is an awkward sentence to read.
She convinces the gang members that it was somebody else.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
Essentially, it's probably what the
She's
sentence should
able
have
to
said.
convince the Tiger Claws.
Pronouns.
Yeah, I got that confused in my head.
Pronouns.
And Moxie is able to convince the Tiger Claws that it was a different group that ran by and caused all of the issues. An hour later, Deeps is back to his old self, and at his apartment, the group try to come up with a plan to get the Tiger Claws out of the arcade. Build their satellite office somewhere else. Wraith is texting Deeps that we'll talk about it once he gets back. I think that's it. I don't know if... Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're good. And I'm going to play that fucking music, white boy. And we will begin tonight's episode. Let's see. You guys were in the apartment last, if I understand correctly. So... And if I remember correctly, we were approaching late evening. So, by the way, to our audience out there, if this is too loud, do let me know. I'm still having an issue trying to find the sweet spot for the music here. I know that I tend to be quiet for some fucking reason. But anyway.
Did your audio turn itself down to 60% again?
Yeah.
It did, and I had to turn it up.
Every time.
I check it every time now. So you guys are sitting in the apartment, just kind of pondering over all that you've learned and found out about the tiger claws, which isn't much. What would you like to do? The day is yours. The night is yours.
If I remember, I believe we had a pseudo plan in place. The Checkers was going to look for ways to disrupt power, and we were all supposed to think about ways we could disrupt things moving forward.
She says, I'm going to have to search around a little bit to find that.
Yeah. Deeps, if you're able to maybe look for another suitable building for them that we can propose away from here. And I'll put together a business proposal for them.
All right, I'll see what I can come up with.
Right,
Okay.
and then Kami, you can help out whoever needs assistance.
Okay. Sounds good. Probably gonna have to wait till morning, says Checkers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get sleep then.
Sure, yeah, if you don't need anything, I'm going to start putting this together.
No, that makes sense. I'm going to have to go canvas, see what I can find.
Cream. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
And Moxie will head to her apartment and start putting together a business proposal for Blue.
Okay. Interesting. I guess roll well, we'll wait till you finish.
Thanks.
Okay. So you start writing the business proposal, at least in the night, pulling out your laptop. Cammy joins back at the apartment. She just kind of dicks around on her computer for a little bit before retiring for the evening herself. Before she goes, though, she says, "Hey, so remember that chip you gave me just a few days ago? Although it seems like weeks."
I think it's been, a little over a week, 2, maybe?
I don't remember. Anyway, I started looking into that, and it is written in a language that I don't quite understand.
Like,
and
you
I
cracked the security, or the security is in a language you don't understand?
Well, I mean, you decrypted it, right? So it's all out there.
No, I couldn't get into the information.
You couldn't decrypt it?
No, I couldn't break the security to look at the files that are on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that is salt.
Okay.
And, it is... I was like... Yeah, because I was like, no, you've had to have decrypted the thing, because... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Either whatever encryption or decryption standard you used to decrypt it was incorrect, or this is some really old code. Like, old.
Okay.
Like, older than I learned.
Okay.
So I know a guy
Mm-hmm.
that we could talk to about it,
Mm-hmm.
but he's kind of a strange guy.
I can handle strange.
Okay. He also resides in the hot zone.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a job for Rex first, so that Deeps can make rent.
Uh-huh.
And we'll deal with this, and then we'll get there.
I guess what I'm getting at, Moxie, is like you and I should not go there alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I hear you.
I'll leave it up to
It's-
you.
Take me some time to process that. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anyway, thought I'd let you know. She offers the chip back out to you.
Moxie will take it and she'll put the necklace back around her neck.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm. Then that she heads to her room.
Moxie will head up to the roof for a minute and just try to think things over.
Okay.
Plot things in her brain before heading to bed.
Okay. Deeps. Doing anything before bed?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I need to step away for 1 second. I will be right back.
Oh, sure. Wraith, I suppose, will go to you.
I'm on the road doing drugs.
On the road, doing some drugs.
I would like to talk some people into doing some Jackass-style stunts for my behind-the-scenes BD that I'm filming.
Okay. Let me see here. All right, go ahead and roll charismatic leadership.
I would love to. Thank you for asking. Dice plus charismatic impact is all, right?
Yeah. Or yeah,
12.
charismatic impact. I forgot. 12. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you're easily able to convince many people to participate in this dramatic stunt where yeah. Here's what it is. The tour bus that you're on, you guys all climb onto the top of it and start driving down the city, and they have like the amplifiers in the windows of the tour bus, and a few of the other band Savage or Dead plus you plus a bunch of people are just like playing their music and dancing, and you have like these strobe lights going off while on top of the bus, and
Can we also have a
just
wacky
like having a
inflatable
show
flailing
in the
arm tube man?
street. What?
Can we also have a wacky inflatable flailing arm tube man on the bus?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just like this wild dance party as you guys are cruising. Driver's taking it very slow, for safety reasons, as if
I'm sure.
safety is a major concern. But he's probably sweating bullets while he's, white knuckled gripping the wheel of the bus as you guys do this. But yeah, you guys are having fun. This dude named Axel, who has really taken a liking to you, is just going nuts on top of there. At some point, he kicks the wacky inflatable tube man off the side of the bus into like a crowd of people who all like scramble to get out of the way as quickly as possible, and he just goes, "Woo!"
Nice.
And yep.
I'm
I'm
gonna give Axel my cell phone number.
Okay. He takes it.
Or my agent.
Yeah, you guys are just taking bumps of synth and playing music. At a certain point, like when you're back down into the tour bus, you're approached by a woman who is dressed in this kind of like lavender and white pin-stripped suit. She's got a pair of high heels, rather petite woman, about average height, with kind of like a washboard figure.
Can I ask you a terrible question?
No, I'm describing something. Wait.
About the description.
Hold on. She is dressed very smartly, like I was describing. She has mocha-colored skin, interface plugs on her wrists, and these really kind of like stark, like lime green eyes that contrast the color of her skin in a very interesting way. A bunch of jewelry about her wrists of looks like pretty high quality jewelry, like diamond studded gold, and as well as these like large hoop earrings. She smiles at you and says, "Hi." After, "Hi. You're Wraith, aren't you?" Oh yeah, you can ask your question now.
What I'm gonna say is gonna come across as crass, and I apologize, but on a scale of lawyer to exotic dancer, how is she, like, how revealing is the pinstripe suit she's wearing?
Oh, it is quite low cut to reveal whatever. Rather,
if it was more on the lawyer side, I was going to turn off the BD and have an honest conversation with her. But if it's revealing, I'm going to leave the recording going.
It is low, but she doesn't have a lot of cleavage to show.
That's fine. I leave it going.
You see a tattoo in the center of her chest as well.
Yeah, I'm Wraith. And you are?
She says, "My name is Desiree Black. Pleasure." She holds out her
Pleasure
hand.
to meet you, Miss Black. I take her hand.
"I like your tour so far.
Hey, thanks.
I think you've got a good sound. Have you found a new band yet?"
You know, I'm working with a lot of people, but I haven't really married myself to a project quite yet. Because I think that there's a lot more I can do right now. And so I'm trying to find the right space for me.
Find the right space. What do you think the right space for you is?
Well, it's hard to say. For a long time, I believed in family and community, and, you know, I just wanted to keep those around me safe and happy. But I think maybe I wasn't thinking big enough. You know, lately I've gotten trained as a doctor, and I'm wondering maybe see if I can heal the world.
Through music?
Through music.
Rather noble.
Hey, thanks.
Are you writing new music to do that, or?
I am working on some new stuff that would be more along those lines.
I'd love to hear it.
I would love to show it to you.
How invested are you in that vision?
I would like to use my art to make the world better in some way, and I've lost so much. I need to do something to help others. I don't know if you watch the news, but it's not been a great year for me.
There's a lot more than you going on in the news.
Oh, I'm aware.
But I understand. You've had a lot of loss with Rico and Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have a proposition that can propel you to those kind of immense heights you're looking for. You see, I'm a promoter, and I have a lot of connections, not only in Night City, some Los Angeles and the East Coast especially. I'm from New York myself.
Wraith is intentionally keeping his mouth shut to not say anything stupid.
Okay.
Whoa.
He nods knowingly and with respect.
But anyway, I like your music, so whether you take me on as your manager or not, I'd still like to be invested in your future. She reaches into the coat or the jacket pocket and produces just like an old school business card. It is a simple, like a bone white with gold lettering that says Desiree Black. Black Productions, and has her number on it.
Thanks.
Cool.
Hey, I would love to continue talking to you about this maybe further down the road, but tonight, do you want to party, have some fun?
Of
We'll see where we go.
I want to party.
All right. He busts out the synth coke. And,
All right. You guys end up taking bumps all night. All right.
yeah. And coming up with great ideas of things that we should do in the morning after the sun comes up
Okay.
that we are clearly not going to do. What if we just drive down to Baja, man? We could be at the beach by sunrise.
I might know some contacts that could get us across the border, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's that kind of night.
Cool. At some point, you meet a woman who's kind of like along with her. She is somewhat quiet. She doesn't say a lot, but she is a very gorgeous Scandinavian, or a woman of Scandinavian descent, and with like this bright blonde hair, and she and kind of like these like heavy lidded blue eyes. She wears like this fur coat with kind of like I guess some sort of silk halter top underneath that, revealing like the tops of her mashed together breasts, just really accentuating that particular feature of hers. She also is adorned in different types of jewelry, like lots of gold. Well, actually, she wears platinum necklaces and like this really fancy Rolex watch, and a very, very short mini skirt that is like well above the long fur coat that she's wearing. She has like this wreath of white fur around her neck. She doesn't say a lot, however, but she does seem keen on watching you in particular, but also Desiree. At a certain point during the party, you get introduced to her as Angelina. And as the night continues on, you kind of get the sense that perhaps they are some sort of item. They share like drinks and laughs together, and are on each other's like shoulders, whispering something into each other's ears and kind of laughing. It is though Angelina does laugh when speaking to Desiree and seems pretty happy. The rest of the time, she is somewhat straight-faced. Not like unhappy, like she's not like RBF or
Just
anything.
very serious.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just like the projection of exorbitant emotion is not there. Like she doesn't like go wild like that Axel guy who is just nuts the entire night.
Right.
It reminds you very much of Dave Wacko in a way.
Nice.
Tamer, if that's possible, but
that's too bad.
Yeah. but still kind of like wild party boy. He's just there living it up. Very poor impulse control. If somebody says, hey, you should do this, he'll fucking do it. Especially if you say it. That's true, Jess. I don't want to say stoic patient, by the way, for Angelina. It's more just subdued. Just tamer.
If I didn't feel like this would be like a business relationship I'd be having, I would totally try to get between those, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough. But anyway, yeah. So you guys kind of like party it up as you travel along. There are a multitude of other people here. There's so many names and faces that you have no chance of remembering. And it also seems like there's some sort of cycle of people getting on and off the bus as you go through these cities. So the faces that you start with aren't necessarily all, like not even 90% all the same as they are down the road.
Yeah.
But these three in particular seem to be constant. There's also another girl who's just she is shy and doesn't speak a lot, but she seems to be having a good time. Maybe. Either way, she sticks around the entire time.
I'm gonna try to get her out of her shell.
Okay.
Just a little.
Go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 14.
Hold on. I'm still thinking of what to roll.
Bribery.
I am bad at that. That would be what to
conversation, I feel.
Yeah, conversation, definitely.
I'm still not great at that. 17.
Okay. 17. 17's not bad though. Yeah, you get her to open up a little bit. She is kind of she is a dark-haired, like straight black hair down past her shoulders that she uses like she has it like combed in front of like one of her eyes, and she definitely uses it as some sort of shield. She has these immensely dark eyes that are like almost feel soulless in a way. Very soft, like olive colored skin. She's got like a little bit of an hourglass, not nearly Angelina level. That woman is like, I don't know,
right,
Marilyn Monroe over there, whereas this girl's more girl next door.
Okay.
Yep. She's like the Betty version of Veronica, if that makes sense.
I've always been a big Betty fan anyway.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Can I say how I got her to come out of her shell a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a second, though.
Sure, of course.
Actually, the last thing that I want to describe is she has these kind of like chrome-plated cybernetic hands. They've got like chrome on the bottom, and then just this white plastic shielding over the top.
Cool.
And that is all. So go ahead and say how do you just.
There is a late night at one point during the tour that we're actually staying in a hotel room that night, and we throw some big party at the pool and blah 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 blah. But towards the end of the evening, it's just the people I've gotten closer to, and she's there, and I get everybody to play Chubby Bunny with marshmallows, and she actually like participates and like smiles at some point.
Okay. What is Chubby Bunnies? Can you describe that to
You
our
don't know
audience?
Chubby Bunny?
Oh, I do. Of course I do. But
It's
our
where you see
audience
how-
might not.
You have to see how many marshmallows you can cram in your mouth and still say the word Chubby Bunny. So you
Okay.
like end up with a mouthful of marshmallow going Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
How do you not know what that is?
I told you I do. Anyway. Okay. So at some point, yeah, she like and yeah, and that seems to warm her to you immensely. If you can, do you continue spending time with her at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
At some point you learn, you know what? I'll save that for later.
Yeah.
You're continuing
That-
on your road trip.
That intimate night in the hotel room, I did turn off the recording for that. That was just for us,
Who?
for the people that were there.
Which intimate night?
The night where we played Chubby Bunny after the party, when it was
Oh.
just like the people that were getting
Like
closer to each other.
Desiree, Angelina, Axel,
Yeah,
this girl.
when it was just us.
Oh yeah,
I
I
turned
guess
it off.
you do learn her name. At some point, she says, "Hi, I'm Nadia.
What's up, Nadia?
Nadia Cohen.
I'm Wraith.
I know. I came on this tour because of you.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks. Do you need like groupies?
I can always use fans that hang out, yeah.
Nova. I could be a groupie.
Sweet.
I know a lot about, tech and stuff. So like, yeah. If you
Cool.
need somebody to fix your equipment,
Yeah.
I could do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As it turns out, my shit does get broken sometimes, so I appreciate the gesture.
Yeah. Electronics have a tendency to break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if that guy keeps kicking it. And you look over and you can just see Axel like taking beer bottles and just shoving them into this speaker drum for some reason. I'm
sure there's a
like,
backstory.
there's like a crowd of people like counting the number of times he does it out loud, like in cheers. You're not really sure what the game that they're playing is, but he's winning.
Good. I'm glad he's doing well at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Axel around, I probably will need some stuff fixed occasionally.
David Lee, by the way, has joined you on this tour as well. He's been around.
I would like to get a chance to talk to him at some point.
Okay. Why don't we flip back to the other two, and then
For sure.
we'll get back to this. To
Yeah.
them.
Sorry, what was Nadia's last name?
Cohen.
Going.
Cohen?
Yep. Cohen. Like the Cohen brothers, I think.
I think
Cool.
so.
Isn't it the Cohen sisters?
I think you're thinking was Wazaki.
Oh, yeah,
Just
maybe.
get something.
Yeah.
It's
Either
the
way.
next day, right?
Yeah, it would be the morning of the following day. And the day is yours. You wake up to... Ooh, let's see the weather.
Yay!
And now it's time for the
For
weather.
the weather.
I might have taken the weather out of here because I have it in Inner Space Volume 2, I think.
While you're looking that up, I'm going to just say some random things, and then I'm going to talk about our giveaway. So at some point early in the stream, my monitor went into night mode, so the colors got messed up, and then I couldn't turn it off, so the best I could do is turn on high contrast, and now everything looks really weird because it's in night mode and high contrast. Also, we're giving away a copy of Danger Gal dossier. You can win that by typing Danger Danger, all one word, into chat, and at the intermission, we'll give away a copy of that. You can get a physical or digital, so be sure to do that. And my monitor.
Good morning, Night City. We have another light rainy day today with average precipitation chance of 60%. That's area of coverage, not thickness of rain.
No, I know. Where I live in real life, 60% means it won't rain, but 10% means it will definitely rain.
Is it Mean Girls? There's a chance it's already raining.
That's
What's the temperature?
He says we're expecting highs around 55s and lows around 45.
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, that sounds pleasant.
It's cold, cool.
Cool.
Especially when it's raining.
Lightly.
Lightly.
This is where I need my awesome umbrella
Yeah.
that I can't afford.
That's true. You see Cammy is actually up and moving before you are, which is interesting.
She's never up in the morning.
I know. Very strange day.
Cammy,
Mm-hmm.
what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Why?
You're never up this early.
I know. Don't remind me. I have an appointment with Pons, and this is the first time he can fit me in.
Oh, that's rough. Okay.
Yeah. So, heading down there now.
All right.
Bye. She
Oh.
trudgingly goes out the door. Fortunately, still wearing her clothing. And,
Actual pants.
probably a mini skirt and fishnets. It's her typical MO.
Does Moxie have any messages from anyone? She's waiting to hear from Rex on Soda and or the mission, like the job. Swag about her BD or the arcade machines. That's it.
Swag about her BD or the...
The BD chip she gave him to convert from raw to an actual.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. And then
Video file?
arcade machines. Oh, because you're going to try to buy arcade machines from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says you do have a message from Swag. Thank you for reminding me.
Of course.
Give me a sec. Let's see. All right. He says I got the BD cut. What do you want to... what kind of box are you looking for? Just one?
2.
2 boxes. Yeah, I could probably part with those about $250 a pop.
Cream.
Nova, how are you going to pick them up? They ain't going to fit in that little 2-seater you got.
Oh no, I've got a vehicle. I just need to see if I can borrow it today.
Nova,
I'll let you know.
sure thing. Slide me a call.
Will do. And anything from Rex. Oh, she also told Rex that they had to talk about Tiger Claw stuff. Sorry, there's 3 things she's waiting for on Rex.
I don't remember what the Tiger Claw part, but fine. No, nothing from Rex yet.
Okay. Then she'd probably spend the morning breakfast, probably just reading through the news if there's anything that catches her interest, and then working on that proposal until late morning when she can go bother checkers about borrowing the May here.
Okay. Yeah, the morning passes and you meet up with Checkers, who is more than happy to let you borrow the Mayhair.
You guys
she
want
says,
to come
if
with
you
me
need me
too?
to drive, I can drive.
Sure.
So
Yeah, if
Moxie's
you guys want to
at
come
your apartment, Deeps.
with me to Ascanity to pick them up.
Oh, do you need help?
Well, I do have to move 2 arcane machines, so I wouldn't say no.
All right, I'll come with.
Yeah.
Cream.
I don't. Other than that thing, I don't really have anything else to do.
Never. She'll shoot Swag a text that she's on her way.
Cool. Is there anything Deeps you wanted to tackle in the morning?
I would like to, because it's raining outside and kind of cold, I don't really want to go walking around looking for abandoned buildings.
Okay.
So I will do as much research on that on the gardens and net that I can.
All right.
Around.
Go ahead and roll me a library search.
Okay.
And you're looking for alternatives to this?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah. $20.
20 's
No,
pretty
21.
decent. 21.
Nice.
21 is pretty decent. You're looking. You're spending your morning doing this, and during your research, you come up with numerous places that are open, and each of them have an extremely high cost. We're talking anywhere between like 75 to 150,000 in that neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
There are places available. You do manage to find some, but they're all quite pricey, especially for this square footage.
Can I write down the address and the price and then just keep making a chart?
Yeah, you can
Or type it
write
up
down
for me?
a few of the. Sure, you can write down as many as you'd like. You can list them out. Some of them are in the old shade. Not that you would really like place this as significant, maybe, but a lot of them are in the Shady Acres neighborhood. There's a significant number of open buildings in that neighborhood in particular. Though not News 54. Or not, I'm sorry, NewsSat.
So one thing that I would like to check out is there a company renting them or are they being personally rented?
Oh, you're looking for rentals? I thought you were looking for purchase.
Oh, purchase. But I mean, is there any owner names or anything? Is it like, do I notice anything, or is it just this? It's like a real estate thing, is what I'm looking at, basically, right?
Yeah, you're basically looking at whatever the cyberpunk equivalent of Zillow is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So real estate versus private seller, is that what you're asking?
No, more. I wanted to see if there was any. If somebody has like bought them all up, if it was the same company, so like I thought that kind of thing. I was trying to piece together anything.
Well, with a 21, I'll give you that a lot of the buildings around Shady Acres are owned by NewSat. Tell you that.
Okay, cool.
But it's not directly, and I'm just going off your 21 because it was a pretty good roll. It's through some subsidiary company that you can like do a little bit of research and find out that it's actually just owned by NewSat.
So it's like I find that they're all being by this one company, and then I look at the company, and on the bottom of the page in very small letters it says a NewSat company.
Yeah. No, exactly. Just in that neighborhood, but there's various like other companies. Some of them are owned by bigger corporations.
Okay.
Some private sellers. Very few.
Okay.
Cool. Most of them are owned by like real estate tycoons. But not all the same one, except for that neighborhood. Though during your searching, you can't search these sites without getting hit by the occasional advertisement.
Yes.
Did we get a drink?
Yes, we did.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate. And one of those such ads I will give to you now.
Yay!
The scene starts out on this black and white picture of a lonely street corner with a group of probably like late teenaged kids just boredly kicking around a town. Is your life unrewarding? Do you need some excitement? The hoodlums just kind of like awkwardly stuffs his cheek into his bald fist and looks at the screen very sadly. The zoomed in face starts to tremble though in a very strange way, almost like something is underneath his skin crawling around. And then suddenly, star-shaped rhinestone-studded sunglasses with bright yellow rims and purple lenses burst graphically through his eyes, and a white toothed smile spreads across his face as color starts to develop across the entire image. The camera pans back out, and the new host, who is in color, yet the background remains black and white, begins to speak, covered in a flashy, brightly colored, yet professional suit made with sparkling blue material, complete with a bright pink bow tie. Mr. Amaze here to help you with your life's troubles. You deserve so much more than what you are giving yourself, and it is clear to me that you have got to treat yourself better. Give yourself something you really need. He twiddles his fingers like a magician, and then, oh wait, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead of myself. The new version of the street kid turns to the others sitting around as they all look shocked and surprised as Mr. Maze squats down onto his haunches and concentrates hard, and then he starts to, quite literally, pull boxes out of his ass. It's in one of my amazing mystery boxes. Inside each of my bespoke hand-packed, upcycled, biodegradable plastic mystery cubes, you'll find a delightful object to keep those expensive trips to the therapist to a minimum. Best of all, when you sign up for my Mr. Amaze program, and there's like block lettering with M.M.R, so on and so forth, Mr. Amaze. We'll give you one whenever you deserve it, just like magic. And he does twiddle his fingers like he's a magician, and then craps out another box in front of one of the street kids, who picks it up in wonder and opens it. A gold glow starts to emanate from within the box, and suddenly the street kid's face develops into color. His like kind of apprehensive, tentative expression turns to a smile. Yet we never see what is in the box. Mr. Amaze turns towards the camera in front of him and grins. So come on down to Dock 13 in sunny South Night City and celebrate all your future achievements the right way with surprise mechanics. He tips his glasses down, gives a wink, which lets out this nova hot bright light that burns into your retinas even moments later, leaving you with the little moving eye spots for a while. Trust me, they're amazing. Fade to black.
That's awesome.
And that was, I mean, I can give you more ads if you want.
No, I mean that's great. We should do that every now and then. Sure. But yeah,
okay.
I'm filing that away to join that club. I'll tell you what.
Cool.
All right, but yeah, I just want to compile that together and look like I did something professional.
Okay. After that, I guess the group heads down to Swag's.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys all pile into the Mahir. It is a little cramped inside. It's a Volkswagen-like bus, you know, but kind of even smaller. So it is small, but with the three of you, it's not so bad. You guys all head down to, or head up, apologies, to Ascanity, where, the club is quite empty at this time of the day. Just some kids like skipping school to play on the BD machines. And in the front lobby area, there are two old school arcade style boxes. One is Centipede and the other one is Joust.
Nice.
Just sitting there all waiting for you, and Swag is in his normal attire, this like pillowed a puffer jacket, a shirt that's like 7 sizes too large for him, that hangs down almost to, he's got like the shorts that are like below the knee, but his shirt like arrests like midway down the upper half of his leg. But he's just sitting there having a cigarette, talking to Baby, who is a very beautiful blonde-haired woman with like half of her head shaved, and she has this like silver gold or white gold necklace that says Baby on it. Wearing some sort of stylish, skin-tight like bodysuit that is also of some sort of like silvery vinyl material. She kind of looks like she's in some sort of sexy spacesuit.
I can see it.
Yep.
Morning.
Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing?
Much better now, and she taps the machines.
He says, I like to please. Ask anybody. Who's your choom here? Have we met?
I'm sure you've met Deeps and Checkers because they did some work for you, didn't they?
Oh,
They owe you something? Did they not?
Oh, yeah! You're the fall guy! It's been a while, sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah! I haven't heard from you. Oh, I think I was supposed to call you, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oops. Anyway, sorry. I've been drinking a little bit this morning, so memory's not up to snuff. Anyway, yeah! I finally cut Tortoise and the hair trigger, man.
Hell yeah. Let's go for a fist bump.
He fist bumps you. He says, now I normally don't do this, but since you were in the movie. He reaches behind the counter, rifles through some things, picks out a BD, and he hands it over to you. You got a Wraith?
Is this an advanced copy?
Hell yeah. Check it out, promote it. We should make some Nova hot cash from that.
Sweet. All right, man. So you said 200 a piece for these, right?
250.
Yeah, here. And she'll Moxie hands over 500.
Okay. He takes the cash.
And you have a video file for me too, darling.
Oh, yeah. He reaches back over the counter and rifles through some things, picks up the BD and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Usual fee for that.
Already paid.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm drunk.
That or you're not drunk enough. Not sure which.
I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know.
Things are okay, Swag?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hey,
Alright, well, we're gonna get these loaded into the...
You Chumbatas are still living in the Nook, right?
Yeah.
You guys just got an oasis down there, I heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the apprehension for? That is preem, yo.
I'm not exactly thrilled with Continental Brands at the moment.
Who is ever thrilled with a fucking corporation? The thing is, if you get on, Olivia Forsythe's good list, you get some pretty preem discounts and shit. That's Nova. There's like a loyalty program and shit.
You sound very excited.
I mean, I'm excited for you. That means Oasises are moving their way up north. Eventually, we should get one up here.
Yeah, probably.
What's your problem with convenience? It's better than Joe's bogus bodega, which is all you get now.
I happen to like our bodega that was there.
I don't know. I've never been there, but I've been to a bodega before. Ain't exactly fucking exciting. Doesn't get the dick hard, you know what I'm saying?
And Oasis does.
Yeah, Slurpees.
She sighs and then laughs like, of course. That's just so him.
Put a little vodka in those and damn, you're good.
Well, next time we swing by, I'll bring you a Slurpee. How's that?
Hell yeah.
It's the little things in life, man.
Yep. That's what it's for. Life. Little things. He takes another drink. He's got like a vodka tonic.
Well, you drink more or drink less, I'm not sure. We're gonna get these loaded up.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Keep it frosty, Mox. And
You
good
too,
to
Glenn.
see you, Fall Guy.
Yeah, man. Stay frosty.
He doesn't really acknowledge checkers.
As they're leaving, Mux will be like she just mouths good luck to baby as she heads out.
Maybe just like lifts her eyebrows in response. Just gives a knowing and coy smile. And then you guys start loading the arcade boxes into the Mahir. With the arcade boxes, it is pretty crowded at that point. But they do fit. With like pushing up one of the bench seats and stuff. But you manage to struggle them into the van, and then make your bus, I suppose, and make your way back home.
Sweet.
Lug those suckers up the flight of stairs to your apartment.
Yay.
Oh.
And there is an elevator, but it's been out of commission for quite some time.
Checkers will fix that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's Checkers been doing
She
this
like
whole time?
instantly, yeah, she would have fixed that instantly.
She never told me she did, so it is not fixed.
The moment
I
she
don't
had to
think she
carry the
knew
70-pound joust
The
cabinet
elevator was broken.
That's fair. She's only gone out the one door.
Now that we know.
Anyway, so you what are you doing?
I'm gonna
By this time we'll say it's approaching like midday.
Moxie, I did some research on properties around here.
Sweet, thanks.
They're all super expensive.
I
So that's
doubt.
probably why they're doing their own work.
Maybe.
And apparently there's this area where they're all owned by NewSat. Up around here. And I'll list off a few addresses. And then you can see they're just all, it's crazy but expensive. I'm going to have to go on foot and see if there's any other abandoned buildings around.
I don't know that you need to do that. They might actually have a link with NewSat, so
Oh. Okay, well, I wrote it all down here for you if you'd like this.
yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
I will shoot it over.
Okay. Cool.
So, you gonna let me watch your movie?
Oh, do you want to see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course. I don't even have a Wraith, so unless it runs on my arcade, on my game Wraith.
On the Saratoga? No, that one is
Yeah.
specifically for Elfline. Well,
I figured that was probably
anything
the...
made by
Atari.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have
I
to
can-
get one.
You know what? It's your movie. And she heads to her bedroom, grabs her beady wreath. I think I still have that. Let me actually hang on.
I
Did
think you
give
might
that
have
to
sold
Swag?
that one.
I was like, I might have given that to Swag actually.
Oh,
Please
you might
hold.
have.
Shit. Did I do that?
I think you did.
I think I did.
So the only one with one is wow.
Yeah, I must have given that to Swag.
Unless Cammy has one.
Oh, no. I still have it. It's
Does
there.
Cammy have one? I don't know. No, she does not.
I still have one.
Oh, that works then.
So she'll grab hers and hand it to... She comes back out of her room and hands Deeps BD Wraith.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, you're in it. You should get to watch it first.
All right. You want me to pass it over to Checkers? Unless you have one, Checkers.
I don't think so. I have no idea what she has. I could.
Well, when you guys are done, just hand it back with the video so I can watch it. Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
So you guys watch the tortoise and the hair trigger?
Yeah.
All right. So you play the menu. Swag is like really proud of his menus, and there's this gunshot that goes off like almost like the reverse James Bond style, and you go back through the barrel of the gun to Lolf Dungren holding his turtle defensively and fighting off bad guys. And then the menu comes in, and you can see a little turtle icon that lets you select, you know, the play or scenes and so on and so forth.
Reminds me of a DVD from like 97.
Yeah.
Like the Twister DVD.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of what it's like. You push play, and it starts. The year is 2042. Text scrolls across your screen. The world is a dark and dangerous place, ruled by corporations and gangs. In this world, there are those who live by the gun and those who are hunted. One such hunter is former Solo named Hair Trigger. He is a skilled mercenary, and he comes into the screen, starts kicking butt. Who is known for his quick draw and his hair trigger temper. One day, Hair Trigger's pet turtle, Tortoise, is stolen by a mysterious cartel of animal smugglers called the Black Ring. And we fade into the actual show where our hero is, comes to his apartment that has been obviously broken into, and he's like looking around through his stuff, but the only thing that he finds missing is whatever was in the turtle terrarium. Hair Trigger is determined to get his turtle back, and he will stop at nothing to do so. He tracks down the Black Ring during this whole movie and infiltrates their organization. But as he gets closer to Tortoise, the name of his turtle, he realizes that he is in over his head. The Black Ring is powerful and dangerous, and they will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. Hair Trigger has to use a wide variety of skills, cunning, and brute force to get his turtle back and survive. But in this world, even the best plans can go wrong. The movie in general is just kind of packed with action scene after action scene. Your particular scene is probably kind of like not the climax, but the pre-climax to the major fight scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's right before going below to the big
exactly
big finish.
But
right.
However, Lolf Dungren in that scene even though your scene is in there and clear, and your whole falling to the ground is definitely like one of the key points in that whole fight. Lolfdungren is apprehended in the end of the scene, and he's taken down into the depths of the Black Ring, where there is this kind of gruesome and graphic interrogation scene. Kind of think like a way more intense version of the one in Casino Royale with oh god, I can't remember, Daniel Craig. But yeah, eventually he wins, not by any sort of intelligence or cunning, which he doesn't appear to have at any point throughout this entire despite the movie's description. Doesn't appear to have any sort of that throughout the entire movie, but he does have brute force, and he is quite strong, and he is a skilled martial artist, and so he ends up breaking the ropes to get out, which, you being on the opposite side, knows that Swag actually probably did tie him up, and he probably actually broke the binds.
Nice.
You're viewing this through his eyes, right? And you can feel the ropes like burn as you tug apart your wrist to get free. In fact, torture scene is something you might skip across. I'll leave it up to you, but you would feel that pain.
No, I will. I will do the full experience for the first time.
Okay, roll a resist torture drugs.
All right. Does I don't think the toxin binders would play effect into this, would it?
No.
Uh, 16.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. You manage to stomach through the scene and get through it, but yeah, you are a little harrowed from the experience, which means like either BD like edited this part pretty heavily to intensify those emotions, or that poor guy was put through some hell. You're guessing the former.
Yeah. With the way
Swag
everything was
isn't
going
necessarily a sadist. Said necessarily.
Swag has been drinking.
Anyway, you get through the fight scene with the Black Ring, which is just another, heavy martial arts combat scene. There are some like definite parts where like things are clipped together somewhat awkwardly. Just like you knew somebody was there and then suddenly they're not there and they're like throwing a punch even though they were like way across the room just a second ago. But other than like that glaring mistake, it's actually cut together quite well. Anyway, at the end, he ends up fighting the Black Ring leader, who is this kind of sadistic man who just has one of the cyber snake implants, and so it's just this really intense combat between Lolfdungren having to dodge the cyber snake, and eventually he like takes it, and you see him rip it out of the guy's throat, causing just this blood to spray out everywhere, and splatter your field of view and everything, and the head of the Black Ring is destroyed. He does manage to get his turtle back, and all is well in the end.
Oh.
One thing you would say that it has going for it is that there's no like, while there is no like lead female role. There isn't like a cheesy romance either. It is genuinely just about a dude and his turtle. There's not
there's
like
the romance.
There's no, huh?
There's the romance.
right there.
I suppose. Guess if you want to call it that. It's not like in a weird way. Well, it is weird, but not that weird.
No turtle shaming here.
You learn that like Lolf has attached to this turtle because it is the only thing that helped him get through. Like you have flashbacks of the past during the movie back in the corporate wars, like the Fourth Corporate War, and he just dealt with all this stuff from the war, and the turtle was the one thing that helped him get going or keep going. So that's why he's so attached. Anyway, so then at the end, like through the credits, as the credits are rolling, there's that awkward dance party where they definitely clip most of Checker's dancing out of out of the movie. I don't think you did well either during the dance.
I did not.
So you are also clipped from most of the dancing.
We're in the group shot.
It might mean something to you to know that the dude with the cyber snake, the actor, is in the dance scene and he appears to be fine.
That's good.
Yep. There's like a dance scene after each like scene location in the movie. So it like shifts between those as you watch.
I would watch this movie.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I could picture the scene with like the flashback of him like drinking whiskey and like reliving the war, and then like talking to the turtle and being like, you know what, you're right. If you just keep moving forward slowly, eventually you'll make it through. Thanks, man.
Exactly. There, something not going for it is there's absolutely no character arc, none whatsoever. He doesn't like learn a lesson. He doesn't evolve in any way.
It's not a redemption arc.
It's nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's
just a man.
Literally just a dude about getting his turtle back.
Sometimes that's all you need.
I was gonna say, as like when it gets to her turn to like watch this film, she's like, "Yeah, I get it," because she would do the same thing for Vim, 100%.
I've got it. I'm gonna cut my own. I'm gonna try to make my own trailer to put out. Have you ever lost something important to you, or a pet? Follow, and then I'm gonna show a picture of Lolf Dungren
holding the turtle.
Yes.
Nice.
And then go into starring, and then just kind of, and then of course I'm throwing a picture from my scene in there as well. Make sure that's in the teaser. And then I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna release that onto Race Garden.
Okay.
That's possible.
You could do a photo and film if you'd like to attempt it, although it is a BD, so you'd have to like DBDify it. But yeah,
maybe I can't then. Could I take a picture using my Chiron?
Do you have a BD recorder? Because that would
don't.
really be the one you need.
No, I might have to. I might not be able to do that.
Yeah.
Too bad,
because it's not like any like you're not seeing images in your field of view. It's literally writing or like projecting into your brain. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not like the same. I don't think I can do it then.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
You have the skills to do it. You just don't have the gear.
I don't have the equipment.
Yeah.
And really, I don't need to get into another type of business. There. I have enough.
You can. I will allow you to storyboard it though. Like you could storyboard that.
Let's do
just
that.
from what you remember.
Yeah, and then I'll shoot it to
yeah,
swag.
that'd be a paint draw.
All right, I do have that. Yay!
Cool.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck on this.
What? Okay.
This is a good call.
If Wraith was here, he would do the same.
I'll just bet 4.
I was gonna say you spent 4.
I only have 4.
Oh, okay.
So I'm spending half my luck on this. That's how important it is.
Do you watch the movie as well?
17.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's you spend some time drawing it out afterwards. That's going to take you a while. Moxie, do you watch the movie as well?
Yeah. Once Deep's checkers are done, she'll watch it.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to hop back to you, Games, real quick.
Okay. Hi.
You wanted to speak to David Lee, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's a certain point during your shenanigans where David Lee is just kind of like chilling, and he's got he's got like a flat cap on, this vest with a bright, like the vest is like some olive drab green, but underneath he's got this kind of like brighter pink button-up shirt. It's got a few buttons loose, and he's just chilling and having drinks, talking to people. And he looks over at you as you approach, and he says, "Hey, there's my boy. How are you?"
Good. You got a minute, my friend?
"Oh, of course. Have a seat."
I sit down.
Okay. How you doing? He pats your knee.
Good. I mean, this is taking wear and tear on me, but, having fun.
Wear and tear? Don't be a bitch.
How do you think it's all going?
I think we're making some pre-medis. Can't really complain.
We are.
Yeah.
So, I got approached and propositioned about a thing.
Speaking of, when you pass a glance around, you definitely see Desiree not too far off from where you are.
I want to speak quietly enough that I'm not going to try. You know how normally my voice travels because I talk
Super
loudly?
loud. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to talk intimately.
Okay.
So, you know how you've managed me since forever?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to keep managing me.
Okay.
But I was approached by her, and I nod my head towards Desiree,
Okay. He looks over.
about doing some shows in Los Angeles and New York. She also would like to promote, and I'm thinking if we can come up with a deal where you guys work as a team, because I don't want to lose you as my main dude.
Oh. Shit. That's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that after everything wraps, eh?
You don't want to do it right now?
I feel like no. I don't want to talk about that right now. I need some
think
time to
cocaine
think.
is the right time to do business. Or
I think that I can't make any business decisions like that without something in writing that I can read and interpret, have time to mull over, and then
I
move
just
the
wanted to
next
put it in
stage.
your head so we could talk. You're my main dude,
Well, what
like
are you
I said.
thinking? It sounds like you're interested.
I'm interested, but I don't want to do anything to harm what we got going.
Uh-huh.
And she said even if we don't end up going through her, that she still wants to be down. So
Okay. Well,
I just want want to keep the idea out there, you know.
Let me mull that over a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would a beer help?
Beer always helps.
All right, let me get a beer for you.
All right. Go grab him a beer.
Yeah.
Have a seat with him.
Yep.
And resume party shenanigans, or is there anything
Yeah,
else you'd like
continue back to my nonsense.
Okay.
And I want to say that everything going on my end of what's going on during this downtime is all out of order and
Yes.
all over the place.
Yeah.
It's all very chaotic.
Yep. So you continue on. I will go back to the other two. And it's approaching early evening now by the time you guys finish up with the movie and watching it. And then doing your storyboard deeps.
Right.
And just so you know, you should keep track of that roll that you rolled for the storyboard in case you want to use it. Just keep track of the number that you...
Oh, okay.
In case we ever have to reference it in the future.
Right.
Early evening starts, and at this point, you know, Cammie's back from her appointment. She's got, oh yeah, what did she get? Oops. Forgot. Yeah. Cammie has a new set of baby blue cyber optics. Each of them has a slight cyan like ring around the iris that just like glows just faintly, just enough to like really bring out the blue in her eye. But and then if you look like deeply enough into them, you can see like in little gold letterings around the side it says like Hiroshi Optics. So they're actually quite high quality cybernetic eyes. And yep, and she comes back with those. You don't really see them until she like takes off her like doctor shades, you know what I'm talking about, those cheap plastic things. When she gets into the low lit room, she takes those off. But yep, that is her cybernetic enhancement that she got. She also just kind of takes it easy. Watches the movie, I guess, as well. But anyway, early evening approaches, and you get Moxie, you get a text from Rex that says, "Hey, we got kind of an expedited timeline on that job I was talking to you about. You got time tonight, you and your team?"
Where are Checkers and Deeps? Are they still in her apartment?
Checkers and Deeps' apartment?
No, Moxie's. I assumed we went to Moxie's apartment because that's where the arcade machines got dropped off.
I don't know. That is up to them. I think Checkers would just go where you go, Deeps.
Yeah, I mean, if Checkers is going to work on that, I would assume all the movies are going.
Oh, that's true. She
probably
would
started
be
emptying the arcade machines of all its bits. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legit.
And then, I mean, I'd probably chill in my apartment for the movie, just because that way I'm not in the way.
By the way,
you just sit on the couch.
Oh, never mind. I'll let Checkers reveal that when she can. Anyway, so you guys are just helping out Checkers with the manufacturing of this terrarium.
Moxie
Yeah.
worked more on her
Oh, on
business
her
plan.
business plan. How long do you want to spend on that, by the way?
That's an excellent question. So glad you've asked. A good chunk of time, she wants to make sure that that it looks good and favorable.
Okay.
So she's going to take the accounting from like the last 6 months, and not just have that like indexed in the back, but graph out that it's just the bar and how much that earning has been, plus put in like the business proposal of, you're getting this is how much you'll make. It gives you a foothold in the Glen. She'd probably research to see if Tiger Claws have a foothold in the Glen first before adding that section on like the benefits of having a medical facility in the Nook, and then at the back the other possible locations.
Okay.
So a good chunk of time to not just put that together, but make it worthy of blue.
Okay. So why don't we say 20 hours? Does that seem fair?
Cool. Sure.
And document how much time you've spent on it today.
Okay.
And then after you complete it,
We'll roll.
we'll roll.
Cool.
By the way, Deeps, I assume yours took about 4, but it could take longer if you'd like it as well.
On the storyboard.
Yes.
That's what I was expecting too.
Okay.
But
So it's very quick stretches.
But I would also, once I'm done viewing, I would work on my storyboard with Checkers is watching, and then I would assist her if there's other stuff to do with
Okay.
the arcade.
Yeah, there
machine.
certainly is.
Yeah. How long is the movie?
Oh, very short. Maybe 60 minutes.
Okay.
Really a vignette at that point.
For movies nowadays, yeah, it's ridiculously short. Once upon a time, they were not as long as they are.
Right.
No, yeah.
There's not a lot of substance to that movie in order to fit more than that in it.
Oh, that's fair. I just feel like I know she spent a couple hours last night, and then I know she was working on it while they were watching the movie, so I just needed to kind of gauge how much time she's put in.
Gotcha.
That's all. Thank you.
So, back to that. Rex has sent you that message.
Right. So as they're fiddling on the floor with tech parts,
So
that Moxie's probably hopefully brought boxes over to try to contain the mess of parts on the floor.
Okay. You can probably...
Cammy doesn't give a shit. Moxie does.
No. Cammy's... If it was Cammy's only, it would just stay there forever. But you can probably find some boxes in like the dumpster outside.
Yeah, she'd bring them over just to try to contain it. But as they're working on the hollowing out the arcade machines, so Rex has that job that he wanted to do, needs to go down tonight. Are you guys?
Oh,
She looks
all
at
right.
Cammy.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Can
eyes are
I
great
human
colors.
perception, Cammy?
Sure.
Thanks. $19.
So Cammy is doing, I mean, she doesn't seem like she's being insincere, but you can tell she's like wincing just a little bit when bright lights hit her.
Okay.
I love the color choice of eyes.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to go as close to my natural as possible.
Okay. Is it hooked up to the deck?
We can talk about this in the car. You guys
No.
good to go tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
She
Oh, you mean
shoots-
like right now? Right now?
I'm gonna find out. She shoots Rex a text back that says, yeah, we can go tonight. If the area is too well lit, Cammy's gonna be at a disadvantage.
We'll talk about deets. Just get over here whenever you can. Like I said, things got expedited.
Your place or the hovel?
Hovel.
Be right there. Hovel, guys. We need to go now. Something's happened.
Or
Moxie will run to her bedroom, grab all her gear, conceal all her normal guns that she normally has concealed, grab her light armor jack, as though if we were to leave after this meeting, she's ready to go.
Yes, Cammy grabs her gear as well. She is wearing something that she hasn't worn before. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Which is a kind of like a deep blue body. What is it called? The bodyweight suit. Yeah, bodyweight suit with this kind of like mesh texture over the legs. Really skin tight. She wears her, hoodie that's got like kind of the pink body and then blue sleeves and a pink hood that fits over her head. And then she's like wearing some short shorts and then like tall knee-high boots on top of that.
Moxie's got her combat boots on, distressed jeans, whatever shirt she's wearing, you can't tell because her armor jack zipped up over top of it. And
Deeps,
she
get
heads
ready.
up to the.
yeah, I'm going.
And checkers.
I put down the last parts that are in my hand.
Okay. Checkers puts those down. Checkers like, I'm kind of already ready. I got all
Got your weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Moxie will grab her carry-all, of course. And once Deeps is ready, we'll head to the hovel.
Yep.
Deeps.
I get my two guns together. I mean, really, I don't know what else I would do other than
Armor.
I'll grab both decks,
Okay.
grab my armor, and I'll have my tech tool with me, lock picking set, radio communicator. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that Cammy has gotten a new deck as well. She's not sporting that pale pink one anymore. It's kind of more of a deeper purple,
Oh, hey, new deck.
kind of lighter. She says, "Yep.
Nice.
Guess what it is?" She like
Mm.
hides the logo.
Is it the one that makes you super fast?
No, that was my old one.
Oh, did you go a new route?
Well, I don't know. It's fast too. She like pulls back her hand to reveal Raven Microsib Hummingbird, and it's got the little hummingbird etched in
nice.
gold.
Ooh, very specialized deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. We'll see.
Nice. Well, it's not like I'm not running a deck that can only do certain things either. So
She spends some time like installing it into her bodyweight suit. Plugs it into her virtuality goggles. She still has her old pair.
Do you want some help with that?
Sure.
I'll help her out.
Okay. Between the two of you guys, you can install it pretty easily.
Yeah. I am also having a deck on my side in a bag.
Okay. Yeah, she's got her like, she's got like a shoulder bag satchel type thing as well. Anyway, you guys start heading down there, and I think this would be a good time to take our 10-minute break for intermission, and we will be with you. By the way, folks, after intermission, no, not after intermission. At the end of our stream, we are giving away I can't remember. Did we say at intermission? It's usually
at the end.
At the end of
intermission.
Oh, at the end of intermission.
I think
We just
said
say
it
Before we
intermission.
come back,
we
is
said
what we
intermission.
said.
Okay, so
Yeah.
at the end of intermission, when we return, we will be giving a copy of Danger Gal Dossier, the new contacts
Cyberpunk Red book.
source book for Night City, or for Cyberpunk Red. Just hit danger, all one word, into our chat, and you will be automatically entered to win. I think you can only enter it once to be counted. And just do that, and we'll draw a name after intermission's over, and whoever gets that will get it as soon as I receive the copy, because then I have to ship it out. So I haven't got mine yet, but I do have that copy, the giveaway copy, ordered as well, so it should arrive at the same time as mine. Anyway, you'll get it, although you could request it in digital if you'd like. Most people want physical though. Anyway, but your choice. We will be back in 10. Let me get my timer started here, and yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for coming tonight.
See you soon.
All right, hello, we are back, and thank you for sticking with us for our intermission. If you are late to the stream, we are giving away a copy of Danger Gal Dossier, the new source book for Cyberpunk Red. One free copy. You have until I am done talking to enter danger, I think all lowercase, all one word, into our chat.
Sensitive.
It's not case sensitive. I just
It
made.
is not case sensitive.
Who was that? Zoran? Yeah, I just made Zoran jump through hoops for literally no reason. Sorry, dude. But anyway, just a quick recap of our game so far, and then we'll do the giveaway. Our game so far has involved Wraith on the road, meeting a new set of groupies, which is long needed after his recent loss
Problems.
of literally all of his groupies, almost, except for
still have Sam and David.
Sam didn't come with you on this trip, unfortunately. He had to work, but he is very supportive in sending you encouraging texts when you can get them the whole
Right.
way. But the others are there. He's met some interesting characters. Another manager who wants to help produce and manage Wraith's group, which is just him at the moment. As well as a kind of mysterious, beautiful woman named Angelina. And then
My favorite
very
Nadia.
wild... Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to introduce a very wild party boy named Axel. And then, your favorite, I guess, all of a sudden. Nadia, who's a very shy girl who laughs with marshmallows stuck in her cheeks. Anyway, that'll make more sense if you watch it. But... Then, in the meantime, our crew in Night City, Moxie, Checkers, and Deeps and Cammy, have done some various things. They picked up some arcade boxes from Swag. They watched The Tortoise and the Hair Trigger, the movie that Swag has been producing for some time. It was a typical action flick. But enjoyable, I think. Then they got... I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Oh, yeah, Moxie is working on a write-up for Blue to find a different place other than the one that they want for their base in the Nook.
Want's a strong word.
We already dibsed it.
They don't know that. Maybe they dibsed it before you. Did you ever...
No, they
We
didn't.
killed the guy who dibsed it.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah. We don't talk about that with at least what was her name? Mia?
Mia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mia. But anyway, so they're working on that. But then in the evening, they get a call from, text from Rex, who says the mission has been expedited and he wants to know if the team is available. They agree and are going to meet Rex at the hovel, and that is where we will begin our second half of this episode. But before we do that, it is time, drumroll please, to announce the winner. And that is, how do I select the winner? I don't know.
I should get some real drums.
I got it.
Oh.
Patient Zero.
Patient Zero
Patient
has
Zero
won
has
the
won.
giveaway. Congrats, buddy. We will send you out that copy or give you a digital copy. Your choice. Just let me know what you'd like in chat. And I'll get that shipped out to you as soon as I get it. And I promise, I know, so we did a dice giveaway recently and ran into all sorts of issues with me being a complete dumbass and putting them in the wrong box. Anyway,
I'm
fortunately,
still
dice
fighting
have
with
been...
my male people.
Are you? Dice have been delivered at least to the winners of our giveaway. So that's great. Congrats, Undead, and... what was the Zaya, and congrats to Patient Zero.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. So
And thank you everyone
Very cool.
who entered.
yeah, thanks for everyone, who entered and whoever's here. Thanks for being here. With that, we will continue.
Blank will play some music and we'll continue.
I actually was on top of that before.
Look
you
at
said
that.
it. Speaking of, I want to go to some different songs.
As long as it was like a good milk run side mission. Like
Yeah.
It didn't
legit
go
milk
completely
run.
bad.
Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happens in this campaign. Ever.
Yeah. For sure.
A little bit for Zaya, but yeah.
Oh.
Our campaign's very different.
Oh, I see now. Little adventure to the post office. I'm glad that you got it though in the end. I would have made it right no matter what. but I do apologize. You had to go jump through some hoops. Not the way any of our giveaways have gone so far. At least I don't think so. So, let us begin with Moxie, Checkers, Deeps, and Cammy heading over to the hovel. At the hovel, what day is it today? In-game.
It is Saturday night.
Ooh, Saturday night. Saturday is a hoppin' night for the hovel. A whole, 20 people are in here. And there is a live band playing. This time the band is a little bit more mellow than what they normally have, and I think that is causing kind of a lighter night for the or you think that it's causing kind of a lighter night for the hovel. But music's good nonetheless. Nice to jump to something a little different. You guys head to the booth where Rex is sitting, the booth with the white noise generator. And Rex is there wearing his typical leopard print vest. Sleeveless. He's got a Kevlar vest under, jacket. Vest. Underneath that vest. That makes sense. And he's wearing some dark shades today. And he, gestures for you to sit with the hand with the cigarette in it.
Moxie gets in across from him.
Cool.
Is he actually wearing sunglasses in the restaurant, just in the bar, just so I'm...
Yeah, he's got them on.
Okay.
I mean, he's got a war on sleeves with his vest instead of a vest thing going on, so leave the sunglasses alone.
It's true. He's also got short shorts and go-go boots. No, kidding.
Fan art.
It'll be like FCG's flesh tongue.
No,
Nice.
not canon. Not canon.
I don't know if you guys say him.
Not canon. I said
Anyway.
with Matt.
Spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen, I suppose. Very mild ones. Anyway, so you guys pull it into the booth and take your seats at various locations in the booth. And then Rex says, "Glad you all could make it on such short notice. Appreciate you."
Happy to help, man.
He reaches into his jacket and pulls out one of his burners. And he starts going through, flipping through, kind of refreshing his memory for a moment. And then says, "All right. So I don't know what Moxie's told you about what we're doing today. But basically I need some backup during a trade deal that I've got going on. I don't know if you all remember this, or some of you might not know." He gestures to you, Deeps. "But I want to set up a night market, and I'm working to pulling inventory for that night market. Today I've got some cargo coming in. Although it was supposed to be a few days down the road, some things went down on my contact side, and they've got to deliver it tonight. That means that the shipment's coming in." He checks down at, he's got kind of like a skin watch that illuminates in gold on his wrist. And says, "About an hour."
Oh,
So
Not
quite
all time.
expedited. Yep. My contact's name is Ajax. He pushes some buttons on his phone and slides it forward. And on the display is a picture of a man in a blue dirt dirt bike racing jacket. I can speak. With a thin, like a thin framed face mask. It's kind of like a dull gray that comes out to a point where like it looks like it's melded with his skin in some sort of half like cybernetic jaw / nose replacement piece. And where at the very tip of that there's like kind of a hole punched out where his nose would be. Above his right eye is a ring of red light in kind of like a bullseye sort of pattern. And it's covered in the eye itself is covered in like jet black ink that's kind of like dripping down the side of his face. His eyes beneath that are of a kind of like a pale red color, and the guy looks pretty jacked. He's quite muscular. Ajax, or as some people call him, Asshole Jack, on account of his sunny disposition, is a gunk that does business with me from time to time, but he's been MIA for a little while. Nothing out of the norm for him though. Tends to come and go in cycles. But some things happen on his end, and he's had to expedite it. So meetup ain't in the Haywood location like we thought we were going to meet up at. We're actually going to meet him directly on the Maglev station. It's actually just west of here. And the cargo is expected on a luggage dolly in various suitcases. We're going to go meet up with Ajax, do the deal, and then Delta as fast as we can. Pay is 500 eddies a head. I don't expect any opposition, but you never know. That's really all the deets that I got, and unless you have any questions, we can start heading out that way.
You're doing the deal.
Yeah, I'll be there to do the deal with Ajax.
Do you have a vehicle to transport?
Yes, I do. I have the transport.
Would it be better to go in two, do you think?
Oh yeah, I expect it to. I'm gonna have to fit it all into my my Archer. So
I mean, we could take off.
Yeah, you could do that.
What, you think we're gonna rip you off?
Street and me. Sorry. Ain't personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Just totally giving him shit at this point. All right. Well, if we get there now, we can do a perimeter walk around.
Sure. You got any questions?
Shit's gonna go sideways.
I don't know about that.
The last time you sent me on a simple run, it was not simple.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So, prep for shit to go sideways.
I always prep for shit to go sideways.
I think that's why we're here.
That is why you're here.
All right, well, let's
I don't
go
expect
so we can...
anything from Ajax's side. I mean, he is an asshole, but...
Who, you don't know the deets about what happened, do you?
No, not really. He was pretty inspecific. He wouldn't give me many details. He just said, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my end. So, yeah.
But if anyone's coming after him...
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Though I would have expected they'd intercept before the transition, somewhere on the Maglev. But,
if they could.
He's a nomad, so Maglev should be safe for him.
Have I heard about Ajax then?
I don't know. How familiar would you be with people who travel like Midwest to East or West Coast via train?
Oh, via train?
Yep.
Train less so, probably.
Well, train is the maglev.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's good.
World things Jess doesn't know. Okay, then no, she wouldn't. Alright. I have no other questions.
How about you? He looks at you, Deeps, and then Checkers and Cammy.
Well, I brought some firepower just in case, and
You got my new pistol? She looks at Rex. He says, "Oh, baby. Come on. Of course I do." He reaches into his jacket, pulls out this nice, like, cyan blue, Militech Boomer Buster. It's like this big fucking gun, but it's just in this, like, candy-colored shell.
Nice.
And hands it over to her. She takes it, checks the chamber, nods. All right. She throws her old pistol, the Sternmeyer, back at him. Well, doesn't throw it, but puts it on the table. No. Starts filling it with, he also puts out, a few rounds of ammunition. Did he have anything waiting for you, Deeps? I can't remember.
No, I have received everything.
Okay.
What kind of ammo?
She has armor-piercing rounds.
No, you said Rex put out a couple.
Oh, yeah, he puts out some boxes of armor-piercing rounds and incendiary rounds for a 12 millimeter. For Cammy specifically, who takes them.
Makes sense. Oh. Anyone else? Questions?
I don't got any. Are we expecting any security at the location? I guess. Maglev Station does have some pretty light security, mostly nomads and that shit. Protecting it. Plan Train also, it's the name of the company that runs the thing. So, got that. There's whatever security force they use, but like I said, it ain't too big. People get mugged in the maglev stations all the time.
Well, you and Deep see if there's any cameras you can control so we're not surprised.
Yeah, can do.
Alright.
Other than that, they do have, there is some defense mechanisms for any sort of intruders. Usually they got some, like, tanglefoot floors. Just trying to think of other security measures. They have the pop-up beaters, I forget what they called, but look, basically iron bars that come and pop you if you try to get through a ticket gateway without paying. Just trying to think of anything else. Every maglev station has turrets in case they have to put down some cyber psycho. So there's that.
Do you know where security booth is that runs all that?
Should be not specifically, but I'm sure there's like some sort of map, or they can run some sort of net trace for an access point.
Does everyone have an earpiece?
Candy nods. Puts it into
She
her
looks
ear.
specifically at like deeps and checkers.
Checkers. I think they still. Checkers still has one from her time with the nomads in the bullet mission.
Hmm.
Let me double check her sheet.
Yeah, I'm on. What frequency?
Oh, I don't see it.
I don't think she gave it back. I don't think any of us gave it back.
I don't think so either. I think she just missed putting it on here.
I don't know, Rex, you got a preference?
97.6.
All right, well, if we have no other questions, let's head down there. See what we can find out. Set up.
All right. So you guys all kind of pack into the car. Two separate cars. Rex takes his black Archer quartz, and you guys get into your Mahir, taking the Gojira bus.
Yeah.
Okay. Lizard mobile? I don't know what to call it.
The Mahir for now. We'll work it up a name.
Fair enough. Yeah. You guys all pile into that and start heading out to the maglev station.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys drive short distance, maybe 10 minutes away, west of your current location, kind of into the more urban rebuilt zone of Watson. Different construction projects still going on, but a lot of them have been completed and are being turned into various different storefronts and locations like that. Maglev Station itself is this kind of like a subway. It goes underground at this point for coming back up. So it has like kind of this dip to go underneath the concrete. That's just mostly to keep a lower profile, keep the cityscape open, because there's buildings and like a shopping center being erected on top of it. But the maglev station itself goes underground, so you guys ride these kind of escalators that illuminate in this kind of with blue neon lights coming down into this very interestingly designed underground section. It has kind of these opalescent floor tiles, or opalescent, I'm sorry, floor tiles that kind of like shimmer a multitude of colors as you come down. In the kind of meeting point between where the two escalators would come down, there's like a little sitting center for people to sit and chat. You see various ticket dispensers adorning both sides of the rail station. There's a rail on one side, and then there's a rail on the north side, and then a rail on the south side. By the way, are you guys approaching from the east or west? There's two different entrances to the maglev station, and you can go east or west.
Well, is there
Parking would be
Okay.
closer to the east entrance.
And it doesn't matter for the meeting which entrance we use.
Yeah. they're gonna meet you like at the kind of luggage area.
Where's the luggage area? Closer to east or west?
You wouldn't know. You'll have to like go down there and find
We'll
out.
say east for now.
Okay.
Sorry, unless Hades, you had a different.
Well, that's what I was gonna basically ask. Was just, it's the baggage area, so it doesn't matter where that baggage area is. We need to get it to a vehicle to get it out of here. If it's that much product, we need to be closer to the vehicle.
No, Balkans in the east, so east.
I apologize for that, folks.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for answering. Appreciate it.
Nice. Okay, 1 second, folks. Sorry.
A quick update for anybody who cares. I figured out how to turn night mode off on my monitor, but now everything is incredibly bright, and everywhere I check, nothing is saying it should be bright. So night mode's off. That's nice.
Did you turn the contrast down?
The contrast is only at like 40%. That's why I'm not allowed to have nice things.
Well,
It's
I
true,
like
you're
Vim
not.
Mobile. What about the Vim wagon? So it's still VW,
Oh,
even though I know it's not Volkswagen.
It's not a VW.
but
But
it
it
would
could
be if
be.
it was the Vim wagon.
Yep, true.
I
Oh
had to
my
figure out which direction the camera was facing.
Oh my goodness. Vim Wagon's good name though.
How about the Vim wagon?
I don't know. Vanzilla is still pretty good.
So it has a multitude of different lights and like there's kind of 4 pillars around that seating area, and on top of those are these large, wide paneled displays that kind of say, trains, routes, and arrival and destination information and that kind of thing. Few data terms are down here as well. As you guys kind of descend, there's it's a busy place. It's not like empty. There's people coming and going, and some like loitering, and some doing things. Some vending machines immediately on your right as you descend down the escalator into the station. Can roll a perception test for me real quick.
I would love to, thank you.
I would love to.
Why do we always say I would love to when he asks us to roll things?
That one I was going to ask to do that, so that's why. But otherwise I've taken it because of you, so.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I do it either.
It's a 19
14. Sorry.
Oh,
14?
you first.
Okay.
19 for Moxie.
For this mission games, I'd like you to take over for checkers, rolling, and that kind of thing, because I really don't want to manage another PC right now.
She rolled a 9. Let me look up the character sheet.
Ooh, Cammy rolled a 10.
I did not innately have her character sheet open. I apologize.
It's all right. Give you a moment here. And then if you break 17, meaning higher than 17, you do spot like kind of these kind of subtly elevated corner, like dispensers from either side of the escalator when you get to the bottom, and you can tell that is probably where like some countermeasure that the rail station would apply to any violent criminals would be ejected perhaps a gas or some sort of liquid.
Moxie would point that out to the group.
Okay.
Did you bring your small flasks? She specifically looks at Deeps as she asks this question.
No.
Why?
Why would I need it?
Well, given that there's potentially spray nozzles here that might go off.
Yeah, I've got mine. She puts on her mask.
Moxie, what'd you get total, by the way?
19.
No, not you, but sorry.
sorry.
Checkers.
I still can't find her character sheet because I don't know where to look. But I rolled a 9, so chances are she did very well. We'll say she got a 50.
And I give you a link. So unprepared.
I had Wraith open. Oh yeah, I would have never looked there. All right, what was that rolling?
Perception.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to buy time to find it on the sheet. She got a 20.
Oh, nice. Wow. The Deeps is kind of off in his own world as he's coming down the escalator. Probably never really seen anything quite like this before.
I saw Vendits and I was hungry.
Okay. Yeah, so the three of you, meaning Cammy, Checkers, and Moxie, see kind of these circular patterns on the ceiling of the like next to the seating center, like either side of the seating area, where you imagine that is where turrets would descend from. To the right and left of you, immediately as you hit the bottom of the escalator, are different are the entrances that kind of like take another little escalator down to where the maglev is actually. There's kind of like gates in front of that for ticket taking.
Is there like a map kiosk or an ability to find out where everything is?
Yeah, first of all, there's data terms. So you would imagine that kind of information might be stored there, but they also have the big like display boards, but that's mostly are you walking that direction to kind of get a better look?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk in that direction. And as you walk, you pass through like a multitude of different people, you know, some businessmen, some street thugs, some club goers, that kind of thing. This not only connects the east and west coast, but it does also connect the city. So people from out of town, locals, all manner of people are in the station. But you get to the display board, and the information on the display board is mostly just train times. There is kind of like a circular hollow display off to your right and off to your left, a little ways down though, that has like data term information here.
That's where I want to go.
Which one do you go to? One on your right? You're closer to that one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So
I
you
would like to say Moxie's just keeping an eye on people
Okay.
for anything suspicious or people laying in wait.
all right. I mean, I'm just going to be level with you. There's all manner of suspicious looking people here. Some
More
people are waiting.
suspicious activity, less like suspicious people.
Oh yeah.
Like people hanging around in like corners
There-
and like keeping an eye, like specifically looking for someone.
There's people like paranoid looking around. You see they are trying to be discreet, and if you weren't like paying attention, you wouldn't have noticed. But they discreetly pass like a baggie of synth coke to each other and exchange cash. All manner of kind of notorious activities. So
She's looking for people who are very cool under pressure, like security bodyguards or someone waiting for a deal to happen, that are just
People trying not to look suspicious.
Yes.
well there's that too.
Not
though.
that. People not making a deal, more just like calm, collectively waiting but keeping their eyes open.
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
a guy in kind of like a business suit who's standing next to one of the ticket booths. He's got a very obvious bouncer next to him in like this heavy flak vest. Large bouncer type looking dude, obviously chipped. Next to him, there's people sitting on the booths. One's just sitting there looking into nothing, just zoning out, staring into the void. So
Sure.
Okay.
She's just gonna keep an eye on like specific key people she thinks might be waiting to ambush them.
You walk over to the data term, and there is currently somebody using it. Deeps.
Oh. All right.
You just wait.
I'd like to give them a once over and see what they are wearing.
They're wearing kind of a light brown duster jacket that's obviously armored. A tank top, really ratty looking jeans, and some old hiking boots.
All right, I'll just wait then.
Okay.
Make sure to keep a hand on my stuff. As a pickpocket myself, I have a little bit of knowledge on how people do that shit.
Okay. Yeah, he's typing in something into the data term. His body covers the display, so you can't really see what he's searching or anything, unless you position yourself, in which case I'd need an acting test to do that discreetly.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay. So he spends maybe about at most 5 minutes there, powers off the data term, and then heads on his way.
All right, I'll hit that up.
Okay. So, all right. So you head over to the data term. It says, please insert 10 eddies to begin your tour.
All right. Fine. I insert 10 eddies.
The initial screen that pops up is this kind of like green terminal, as you might expect, like an old 80s monitor. It asks you if you'd like a digital tour of the maglev and if you'd like some history. You can skip past that, and then it comes up to a menu. Huh?
Yes, I would like that.
Okay. So you skip past that, going to the menu. The menu says, train information, has like safety information. It also has like kind of a map.
Okay. I would like to look at safety information.
Okay. Safety information talks about various safety procedures that the maglev has, from buckled seats to overhand hand chains, I guess, as well as it's able to stop like from full speed in a matter of seconds.
Does it talk about anywhere how it keeps us safe here at the station?
No, it doesn't. This is all safety information about the train in
Okay.
particular.
All right. I would look at the map then.
Okay. The map shows you kind of like an overview of what the maglev station looks like. You get like a "you are here" blinking icon from your location, which is directly in front of the west side escalators. In front, I mean to the north side of those, kind of like on the corner. But you knew that, obviously, having walked up here yourself just a second ago. Then there's kind of two entrances, one on the east side. There's four entrances down to the maglevs, depending on which directions you're heading into. There's a seating area. There's kind of like a trash receptacle area as well. There doesn't seem to be any information about where a booth would be, however. There doesn't appear to be any office depicted on the map in particular. It does spend a great deal of time and advertisements telling you about the vending machines and what they could offer you. There's all sorts of things, from food to drinks to dildos.
Nice.
And pocket vaginas. Let's be equal here. And what other pleasure tool you like. I don't know why I'm going in about this. Anyway,
You
so
wanna go into a description of Aries?
I can describe some if you'd like.
All right, there's nothing on the map itself on what's going on here for a security office or something.
Okay, but you can scan for that, right?
Well, we can get into nodes, but that's not exactly the same thing, but we can see what's there, yeah.
And have you figured out where the luggage area is?
That I found.
Would you like to share with the rest of us?
It's actually, for this, it depends on if you are on the north gate or the south gate.
And we're on the...
You're currently right next to the north gate luggage claim.
right here. I'm going to point at it.
Yep, you can see it. It's not too far
It
away.
is
from
literally
where you're
right there.
Yeah, Muxie's not with you, by the way. She would have let you go up to the data term on your own.
I know, but I figured that was only like 10 feet away. That's why I wasn't...
Oh, it's farther than 10 feet, but it's not
Oh.
far. This is quite a large area.
Okay.
I can give you a more precise measurement.
Is there a map?
There might be.
Definitely.
About, yeah, like closer to 40 feet away.
Yeah, I can see it. It's right over there.
Is there, when Moxie looks, is there any blockade or anything to get into the luggage area? Or can they just walk in freely? Like, walk
Yeah, you
up
can just
freely?
walk there. It's just open.
Okay.
There's a
She would
crowd
like
of
to
people
just-
too, so you might not have
Yeah.
noticed it without the map.
She'll walk through. She's just gonna quickly, not quickly. She's gonna take her time. We got a little bit of time anyway. Walk through towards the luggage area, kind of around the luggage area and back, looking for places for cover.
Okay.
For at least Cammy Deeps and Checkers, based on their range of weapon.
Okay.
Before heading back with the group.
So there's a belt that feeds in like a, oval or like an ellipsoid type pattern. And the half of that ellipsoid is against the wall of the mag rail, and it kind of like enters through a mouth and then comes out a mouth on the other side. So in front of that, maybe a few meters, is like a ticket kiosk, and that has some cover, though it is quite slender, and it would be hard to hide behind. Like, might be able to
Checkers-
block a person, and from a very specific direction.
She would like Checkers to be far enough away where the assault rifle's in optimal range. And she just spent hours with this on the bullet mission, so she knows roughly. And then she'd like to put Checkers as close to the exit as possible because she's slow.
Okay, so I'm gonna drag you
Just
guys
somewhere
onto this map so I can get a
within-
better idea of where you would like to be
Thanks.
when things go down.
Shows Cammy and Deeps use handguns, but they might need to be closer to nodes, so.
How did this one come in?
Does Rex have his sniper rifle for this close quarter combat?
No, he did not bring his sniper rifle. He does, however, have his hand cannon.
Did he bring the rocket launcher?
No, he didn't bring the rocket launcher. He pitched the rocket launcher.
No,
Son of a
Wraith has
bitch.
the rocket launcher.
I'm kidding.
No
I
rockets.
just
though.
wanted to elicit a reaction, honestly. Do you give me Rex? That's all that's here? Okay.
You'll have to drag me there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a moment here. I was just preparing some things. All right, you guys should all be on the map, and I will bring our audience to the map as well.
Ooh, look how fancy.
Nope, I see nothing.
I see nothing.
You
You
guys
guys are
should
missing a
be there.
very fancy map.
Oh. Nope, I have a map now.
I'm just black.
Try refreshing.
That is a very fancy map. I looked over on the Twitch.
Right?
And this
Nope.
actually goes.
Does it matter that you didn't invite me to it?
You are on it.
Wraith is?
All of you. Oh, because you don't have. Okay, hold on. I got to give you control of Checkers.
I
That would be why.
was like, I think that's why, because I'm in a dark void.
Right. I forgot about that part. Apologies. So I will currently give you access to this.
Ooh, a map.
There you go.
Yeah.
Give
So
me a second.
fancy.
So this is obviously the seating area.
Yep.
And then where's the... These are the escalators, I assume.
Those are the ones up to the upper level. And then there are
Um,
a few more to the lower level. That's what these
Okay.
are.
That's what, which ones are?
The orange ones.
Yeah, the orange ones.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And the ones, the blue to the right is where our car is, our vehicle, right? Out to the parking lot, closest to
Sure.
Correct. This way
Just
would
making
be
sure.
to your vehicle.
Yeah. Okay. And where's the luggage? I have
Luggage
these weird
claim.
black lines on my map. I don't know why.
It's lighting.
It's lighting.
Okay.
If you move your character, it changes. It's
Ooh, how
dynamic
fancy.
lighting.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
Yep.
All right.
It's trying to connect this thing, so hold on. There we go. Should have done this beforehand. Apologies.
No, you're good.
That's neat.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, appreciate it.
All right. Any more questions? Anything else you'd like to look
Sorry,
for?
this is the luggage belt.
No. That is a dated term. Luggage belt's over here.
Okay.
You can barely see it. It's quite dark
Okay.
over there. Should have some lighting, but that's my bad.
Poor design. For
Yep.
the company who made it, not you.
Absolutely.
No, I made this.
Shh.
No, the company.
You mean
There we go.
Saves versus Death made it?
Second. Get this
Anything.
over in the correct place. All right.
Let me just move Moxie so I can actually see things. This is like a half wall.
Nope. It's light being blocked by the pillar.
No, not the
Oh.
black light around the.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
It's like a kind of mezzanine level almost.
Mm-hmm. Rex, where are you supposed to meet him exactly?
Luggage claim.
Cammy and Deeps, where do you need to be to control things?
I found a few different access points. There's some at the Vendits, but I'm pretty sure those are isolated. There's some at these
Can you see me pointing? I don't think you can.
No,
some at the
you've turned off-
Vendits.
Is it not showing?
You have it turned off.
No, it's not. Well, I'll do this then.
Some at the Vendits, but those are isolated. There's some here at the train information, not really sure what those are for. Data terms are both access points. The tickets also have their own access points. Or the ticket vending machines.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
That's all I see currently.
So the
I'm gonna
train
roll.
do you think is the best that might have the security features linked to it?
I don't know, what do you think, Deeps?
I'm going to roll to see if I pick up any access points.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Probably not. 8.
Nothing that I already haven't divulged, and even less.
Yeah, I figured. I'm picking up the same stuff. Do I see any personnel of the station?
Go ahead and roll a perception test for me. Where is your point in combat sensor located?
Perception. $20.
He's pretty good. Yes, you do see some security personnel. There's a few, and they are dressed in kind of like this blue-black vest with like what is it called? Like a jumpsuit underneath that. They've got stun pistols, like tasers, in like bright yellow tasers in a holster, and a baton on the other side clasp, as well as some sort of like there's an aerosol spray, as well as some other cylindrical object. You're not able to quite make out what it is, but obviously some like a grenade of some sort.
Oh, okay.
There are maybe 2 of them within your field of view. One is walking, and one is kind of just standing by the ticket-taking entrance.
Okay.
I'll reveal them. Hold on. The wrong letter again? Yes, I am.
Do that all the time.
What would you guys like to do?
This is the south baggage claim, right? Right below the stairs where our vehicle's parked?
Sorry, what? Where are you pointing?
This is south baggage?
Yes.
Did you say there was one? Okay.
Well, south baggage is right here.
Yeah. Did he say north specifically? Do we know which one?
I don't think you asked, but Rex would divulge that it is the north side baggage claim.
It would be, because that's further from our exit.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like 90 meters, too. That's not an easy run.
So what are you guys doing?
Is this placement okay? She asks over the radio. She is here.
You are way too far, and you have no cover, my dear. I would suggest moving to the seating area.
That's going to put me pretty far away from the exit.
Mm-hmm. But you might actually hit something from there. Just shoot and move back.
Okay.
So you're sitting on the bench, kind of facing the east.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a quick perception test for me.
Sure. Uh, 15.
I have nothing to say.
I figured.
Cammy, Deeps. Where are you going to be? Where do you need to be?
I don't know.
could
Do
be
you
next.
want north or south? Deeps.
I'll do south, I guess.
All right, sounds good. I'll take north. I'm thinking the data terms are our best bet.
That's where I was at too.
Cool. Or preem, I mean, because I'm trying to say things.
Nova.
Setting relevant.
If you want to move yourself over to where you would like to stand.
Are these data terms built into the wall? Because I would like to hide behind them.
They are not built into the wall. They are, they're individual, but they're huge and bulky, and more than enough to block a good field of view.
Oh, all right.
So you're going to the north one with Gammy?
Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be on the other side?
You said south.
I
so-
would have wanted to be in the action. I thought we were talking about that little rectangle right there. Never mind.
You are literally on top of the kiosk.
I know, but I don't have a real mouse, and this thing keeps
Oh,
being stupid.
Going wherever it wants.
okay.
Yeah.
So Cammy's going to the south one then?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's remember, I think I'm a solo, so
Right. I'm good with that. Just want to make certain.
Yep.
Rex says, I guess I'll wait by the baggage claim then.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Anything else you guys would like to do? You've probably been here for about, it's pushing an hour now.
Are you guys going into the architecture first, or only with shit goes sideways?
I don't think we should raise any alarms. They probably have some sort of demon, at least to control the turrets.
Checkers, keep your eyes on the... At least until the shooting starts. If the shooting starts, keep your eyes on the stairs to our exit, yeah? You're across the way, darling. If you talk into your comm, I'd appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are ready?
Yeah, Moxie's just keeping watch.
All right. So you guys wait probably for about 10 more minutes before the maglev.
Oh, sorry, I would like to say
Pulse.
I've put my breathing mask around my neck. It's not over her face, but it's around her neck, just in case.
Okay. Pulls into the station. All sorts of various types of people start exiting the maglev and going about their business, and you guys wait for maybe another 5 minutes before you spot Ajax pulling out or walking out of the train. Rex points him out first and says, "There he is." He just nudges his chin up in his direction.
Moxie's gonna look to see if anyone's following him out of the train.
Okay, roll a perception test for me.
Well, it's not a good roll.
Deeps, also roll a perception for me.
15.
15.
Mm.
No, this is still with combat sense. 18.
18?
Yep.
18 at this point. Deeps, that guard that had been kind of patrolling the area has exited. He goes up the escalator and away. Oh, I'm sorry. You were, yeah. And the one, because you're right there, you also notice the one at the ticket booth exiting and leaving.
I'm just going to put my hand to my head for a second and go, security just left.
Ajax does not appear as though he's being followed by anybody.
Oh.
Be on guard.
Yep. Moxie's gonna put her hand on her pistol.
Okay. Ajax makes his way up to the group, you and Rex, and gives a smile. There is a guy alongside of him, a dark-skinned man with kind of a cornrow haircut. He's got a white jacket on with blue trim. And he appears to be like kind of a bodyguard type. And both of them start approaching you guys at the baggage pickup. Ajax, well, he can't really smile because he has a mask for his face, so he's very hard to read. And nothing seems to reach his eyes, but he says, "Rex, how are you doing?" "I'm good, my man, good, my man." "Do you have the payment?" Rex says, "Yeah, I got the payment. You got the goods?" "We'll wait here for them." Rex says, all right. "Who is your lovely friend?" "Oh, this..."
Moxie.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Nods over at you. "And who's the friend you got with you here?" "This is Sage." Sage just, "What's up?" You guys kind of wait there for a hot minute.
I'm going to keep an eye out to see if I see anybody watching this.
Yeah, Moxie's less paying attention to them. She's covertly scanning
Okay.
as best she can.
Go ahead and roll a perception test for me.
$15.
Come on, give me above.
I rolled 2 3s for both perception tests. Like,
That's
nope.
better. 21.
21. So, Moxie, no, you're kind of too distracted by the conversation that you're in the middle of, and this sage guy is taking about a pretty large field of your view. Ajax is also quite jacked himself, so between these two giant dudes, you're just not spotting anything. Deeps, however, as you're kind of like leaning at the kiosk or at the data term, pretending to use it, I assume, because this is the information booth. People would be trying. Or wait, you're hiding behind it, aren't you?
No, I'm leaning next to it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move you if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which side would you like to be on?
The one that has more view.
So this side.
Yeah.
Okay. Are our viewers seeing this particular scene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Deeps, as you're kind of sitting there, you notice kind of not too far away beyond the ticket gate, kind of leaning against the half wall, somebody is watching you. The group. Specifically Ajax, Sage, Moxie, and Rex. The man is wearing a pretty dapper looking red suit with a black button-up and red tie folded neatly into the jacket. He has kind of these rubber like nubs covering his head, his scalp. And more specifically, his eyes are detailed by, they are cybernetic optics of some kind, and they have a red and black spiraling pattern that kind of turn around in like a hypnotic way. He is obviously looking in this direction. Though it is hard to spot where his eyes are looking, you are almost positive that his head has not turned in any other sort of manner.
Person in red suit watching the group.
Deeps, you
Up
specifically need to roll a concentration check.
Okay. Wow, I'm actually kind of good at this. Weird.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever rolled it before. Yes, I have, to remember things. All right, that's better. 17.
17 isn't bad. 17 is enough to spark a memory in your mind. You remember you've seen this guy before. Having a hard time placing from where, but you definitely have seen this guy before.
Is it from when I've been in this city?
Yes.
Okay, this is somebody I've seen before in this city while I've been here. I don't think that's great. I can't place it.
While Deeps is speaking, Ajax says, "There's the baggage right there."
Red suit over there.
By the way, if you're speaking into a mic,
Where's
this guy can
where's
probably
over
hear you.
there?
Oh. I was covering my lips so he couldn't read my...
Not you. I'm talking about Moxie. They're directly in front of Moxie. So
I
she
have
just
the
says
map
where.
pulled up.
Okay.
I'm not. Sorry.
I stood up and started walking towards the ticket gate.
How
Do
close?
I recognize him? Yeah.
After he says this, you are walking towards the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that point, I stood up.
Okay. When you stood up and you're starting to walk towards the ticket gate, things are happening quickly. Give me a sec. to the people who are there. Are you doing anything in particular?
Me?
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Deeps and
I got
Moxie.
lost on who you were talking about. Sorry.
Apologies.
It's okay.
You're making your way there, Checkers. I'm asking. I mean,
Yeah,
they have,
Moxie
like,
said where
a few
exactly.
seconds.
But she'll turn and then grab the bag off the...
Okay.
She'll turn to at least see the bag. She doesn't want to touch it yet.
Okay.
He has crazy eyes that are.
Towards the escalator, towards the benches. Where the fuck am I looking? She whispers, but she's...
Ajax says, "Is there some sort of problem
Someone's watching.
where?"
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Over by on the other side, by the ticket.
Tickets.
Red suit.
Red suit.
I said that like 3 times.
You can spot him now, and Checkers, you have approached. You can spot this guy as well. If you'd like to roll a concentration, you may.
Is
May I
Checkers
as
good
well?
at concentrating?
I don't know.
16.
You recognize him as well, but again, the memory hasn't quite placed it.
Yeah.
Can I make a concentration check?
I don't know that you saw him.
Really?
From the description?
Yeah.
He wasn't there? If this is not the person I'm thinking of.
What I'm...
Oh, that I would have seen. Uh-huh.
There was a bunch of people there.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you would have spotted him particularly.
Fair. Okay.
Wait a minute. I know who this is. This was the guy in the room, the cage.
Ajax turns to you and says, "Don't worry about it. He is one of mine."
He's one of yours.
That's right. Let's unload these. He's pointing to the now departing, like almost departing luggage bags.
She gives a look to Rex like, the fuck? And she'll pick up the luggage case.
Okay, you pick up the luggage case. And there's a dolly that that Sage had brought over. Sage is also helping you guys unload onto the dolly. Moxie, do a human perception test for me.
As she's loading things, she'll say, apparently he's with Ajax. Ooh. Human perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get my... I don't know what I'm human perceptioning, so do I get my voice stress analyzer
You
bonus?
do.
Or no?
I'm going to
Okay.
say it's very difficult to spot, like, the way his voice is modulated. It is very difficult to spot anything, but
I
you
didn't
do
roll
get the plus 2.
great, so probably not going to help. 14.
14. No. Your stress analyzer does not seem to be picking up on anything.
She's loading the dolly.
Okay. Both of you Rex looks at you, Moxie, and he says, "What? The cage room? What is he talking
The cage?
about?" Oh.
Yeah.
Rex says, "And he's one of yours?" "Yes, he's one of mine. Don't worry about him." Rex looks at you, Moxie. Gives you a look like, well, what do you want to do?
She keeps loading the luggage and just says, your friend has interesting tastes.
Can I see if the crowd has any Philharmonic vampires in it? Ish?
You can attempt a search, sure.
I'm gonna spend the next 2 of my luck. 21.
21 is pretty damn good. You don't spot any Philharmonic. But
Okay.
perhaps more mysteriously, you spot people in the kind of benched seating area. Remember how I described that man who is just staring off into space?
Yeah.
He is no longer staring into space. Well, he is, but he is coming to his feet in this very mechanical-like motion, bringing himself up and then moving straight towards the baggage claim. Not only do you see him, but you spot another one on the bench just opposite of that, like caddy corner of that. Stand up in that same mechanical way. They are facing the opposite way. They turn in this jolting manner to like about face and then start beelining that way as well. They're not running, but they are walking very briskly.
We've got some sort of chrome thing coming at us right now.
And we will roll initiative next time, because this is where we're going to end the episode.
Can Ada use my roll?
No.
For initiative.
Absolutely. Okay, cool.
Son
Did
of a
he
bitch.
answer my question of your friend has interesting tastes? Because I will forget that by
no.
next week.
But
Okay.
I will give you with the 14. You do notice now like a bead of sweat rolling down his brow.
Okay. Cool.
Good session, everybody.
Yeah, good game, guys.
I enjoyed that one. I hope you guys did as well. We will pick up next week. Is there anything that happens in between now and next week other than, of course, the Sunday Elflines online game, which you should definitely go to if you are around. Congratulations to our winner, Patient Zero, for the Danger Gal dossier. Very cool. Like I said, I'll send it out to you as soon as I can. But yeah, in the meantime, we will well, I hope y'all have a great week. Thank you so much for showing up.
Thanks,
See ya.
guys.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.